If you're a narcissistic Gen Zer with grandiose visions of becoming Neil Patel right after you accept your diploma, chances are you're going to fail miserably. You can be as creative and intelligent as anyone in the game, but if you're not prepared and experienced enough to deal with the many nuances of managing accounts and client relationships, you'll be looking for another gig real quick. It may take years for some to build the skills necessary, it may take others less. Regardless, I believe you need to actually hold down a real job for some time before you venture out on your own. Work environments are a lot more complex than we realize while we're grinding within them. Above the actual work you produce, there's a multitude of expectations, verbal and nonverbal communication gymnastics, and politics. Everything from how the organization is structured to its culture, product, and leadership play a part in how your day-to-day and career unfolds. Prior to mastering your digital marketing skills, you need to experience what it's like to work where your clients may work. This will inevitably make you a more understanding and well-rounded professional. When your clients are stressed out and possibly projecting that on you, you aren't going to take it personally. That being said, it's important to understand that soft skills are only 50% of the final product that is you. You need to get good at what you're going to be offering as professional services. No matter how slick your sales game is, a client will discover sooner or later that they've been sold snake oil. You have to be able to drive results. If you begin your career managing clients for larger agencies, I would encourage you to actually start working on a marketing team or pick up a handful of small clients to learn the channels and skills you'll execute on. I was fortunate to start my career on the marketing team at WordStream, where I was able to develop my paid acquisition skills. What might be unclear to those who have never been on a marketing team specifically is how much actually goes into it. Aside from the pressure to produce, you have to learn complex systems, and if the team is small you have to develop a variety of skills to get even the simplest campaigns off the ground. This involves, but is not limited to, building landing pages, designing ads, constructing messaging and positioning, learning systems like Marketo, HubSpot, and Salesforce, properly implementing tracking, spending hours on a promotion just to watch it fail, substantial pressure to produce. The benefit of managing clients is that a lot of these aspects are taken care of before they get to you. However, having the experience of working on these things allows you the added value of actually knowing what you're talking about when something they give you isn't working. It also helps you deal with the pressure to deliver quality results because you have been there before, many times. TLDR, put in the work at a 9-to-5 before striking out on your own. You can't sell yourself as a digital marketing having a job that pays and allows you to have brain surgery without a lifetime of debt is a luxury many of us take for granted. Taking the leap of working for yourself has a list of risks so long that it could make for separate blog post. What mitigates a lot of that risk is actually developing the foundation for a business before making the decision to do it full-time. I suggest doing some contracting work on the side for a period while holding down a full-time job for a variety of reasons, chief among them. It allows you to strike out on your own without assuming much risk. You get a taste of the entrepreneurial life when you begin to do side work. From invoicing to having to put aside extra cash for taxes, the small but very important elements of running your own business come into play. You also have to manage your time wisely if you are going to still have a full-time job. This means working nights and weekends when you would rather be watching Netflix. Building relationships as a contractor is also valuable in that it may bring you referrals down the line. If you are able to pay your bills as a contractor, then making the transition into a one-person agency is going to be a lot easier than starting from scratch. Another aspect to managing clients as a side gig is that it allows you to become experienced in building contracts. You'll have to become accustomed to the process of putting a proposal together, then a contract, and then sign the necessary documentation, NDAs, etc. It's a part of the game that you'll want to streamline so that the time spent on onboarding new clients is reduced. It seems that everywhere you look, brands and individuals are positioning themselves as digital marketing experts. Perhaps these advanced gurus are great for companies that have been investing in digital marketing for years. What about when you're just learning the basics of digital marketing? This comprehensive guide will give you the how-tos that you need to get on the path to success, whether your business is online or you're selling locally. Digital marketing doesn't have to be needlessly complex. Once you get a handle on the basics, you can start launching really fancy tech tools and techniques that can boost your business to the next level. Everyone has to start somewhere. Here's our Back to Basics guide for budding digital marketers. What are the basics in digital marketing? Is digital marketing easy? What are the 6 types of digital marketing? What are the 5 Ps of digital marketing? Digital marketing versus traditional marketing. Tips for beginners. Digital marketing courses for beginners. Boost your digital marketing efforts by outsourcing. What are the basics in digital marketing? Don't fret, no one is going to expect you to know how to code a website, how to accurately place social media ads, and how to fully optimize your Google display ads when you're just dipping a toe into the world of digital marketing. There are some basic tools that you can use to get started that will ensure your business has a solid foundation for future digital marketing efforts. Digital marketing is the art and science of leveraging digital assets to drive engagement and sales to your brand. Here are some of the top strategies you may encounter on your digital marketing journey. Creating a website. Building an email marketing list. Optimizing content on your website for search. Launching Google or Bing display ads. Reaching new audiences on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, and more. Using location-based targeting to grab the attention of local audiences. This is far from an exhaustive list, but it gives you an idea of the breadth of options you have when you begin exploring digital marketing for your brand. This feels like a trick question, but the answer is yes, and definitely not, all at the same time. At its core, digital marketing means connecting people with brands in meaningful ways. In theory, it should be quite straightforward. You create a website, add compelling content, and perhaps some products to sell. Your ideal customer finds your site, is wowed by your product images and descriptions, makes a purchase, and becomes a lifelong customer. Easy peasy, right? Not so much in real life. Digital marketing often involves a complex behind-the-scenes dance between marketers and tech gurus who are building software and services that make these connections easier and reduces friction throughout a buyer's journey. While nearly anyone can create a quick WordPress website and publish it with a bit of work, it takes a great deal of time and finesse to optimize the content on the site, ensure that images are eye-catching, the value proposition is compelling, and that you're able to get visitors to your site. All of those activities come together to make up digital marketing.